to look back on that one. His attention just got pulled away. I wonder if he actually saw that player, if he heard them coming up mid, and he could have communicated everything over to his team. But I guess
bet his brain had just heard it, so his brain was already looking to the right as his hand was moving to the right. So I don't think he even saw him.
What a crazy read though from Breeze to even just sprint all the way down those halls like that. It seemed like he thought that A bomb site was going to be entirely clear. Regardless, Stanislaw peeking into a scout, gets tagged up through the corner.
That's the smallest tag I've ever seen from a scout.
It was like in the hand through the wall.
Maybe the kneecap through the wall.
The kneecap.
Yeah.
You and your kneecaps.
Ethan here. Yep, he has full control of top banana. He's got a MAC-10. Nice jiggle. Bait out that shot. This is a top banana retake coming out from Gen G. They're posturing for it, but actually the flashbangs are on Som, so maybe not. He's just postured, hoping that Kusta gets a tag, and he's definitely in position to do so. This is going to be a full B execute right here. Just send Ethan in, get the frags, and there it goes. Molotov noise cues. Easy pickings for Ethan, and that's B. They've got it.
That's the bomb site.
Should be a save here as well from Gen G.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good... I love this from EG as well. You have the nades, and obviously you bought them for a reason, so you might as well use them. And I love this. You also know as well, we didn't see smokes on the banana from Gen G side, which is usually the anti-EQ can tend to see when they take control like that. When they don't see the re-smokes come in, that's when you kind of get this opening, I guess, to kind of run this full execute. And it's relatively easy at that point then, especially when there's just two members there.
Triple kill on Ethan with the MAC-10. Might have a chance for more as well. Daps is about to turn this corner. He's going to get a fourth, and Daps is going to go down at the end as well to Breeze. So, 2-0 in the favor of EG. Should be just USPs on the Gen G side of things. Maybe a couple upgrades, maybe a little bit of utility, but not really a whole lot of money going to get invested in this round. I believe we have a tech pause coming in as well.
We heard some typing. Some chatting going on. We'll see if it's going to be a quick one. But it's going to be a full save here from Gen G. We might see just a reset of the round, but from what we see so far at least, 2 flashes on Daps might be just used... I say thin air, but we might see like a mid stack, for example, 4 mid, or even a B stack. You know, we'd go on timing when Ethan comes up banana there. We flash over and try and go for a kill. We've seen an HE on Koos as well. Could be used over a B to create some initial damage.
I hope they rush down. I hope they go to alt mid. I hope we get 2 flashes over the alt mid wall. 3 players peeking off balcony. Not that it would work, but it'd be fun.
It is that B setup looking more likely here.
Yeah.
I hope moving on to the gun rounds, Gen G have an answer and they don't just sit back, because, man, if
that's what happened to Liquid yesterday.
Yeah, that is kind of what happened.
They sat back at B, they sat back at A, no one took control. Yeah. And that's what I mentioned yesterday. If you're playing defense at B, you have to play offensive at A. If you're playing defense on A, you have to play offense on B. You can't just give them the whole map and be like, hey, come at us. We have nades, though. Yeah, great. Fantastic. We need an opening with that as well, though. But let's see for Gen G.
Are you smack-talking a hypothetical situation that has yet to occur?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've never done anything of sorts.
3-0, and the guns are out. The utilities are out. The nades, they've got them all. No kits, though.
Again, maybe you don't need them.
Oh, here we go. Nice smoke. Breeze going to turn the... Oh, my God. He's got one. Big trades, and even burns the final. That is a 2-man take of Banana if I've ever seen one. Ethan's got control of the site, and the biggest problem that EG have now is, like, they're not caught up to the player who has control of the site, so that makes things a little bit awkward.
Yeah, I mean, even EG are like, oh, you're in B? We were doing default. Okay, we're on our way, buddy. So the bomb's coming through. And actually, he does have a smoke as well, Tarek. So just going to re-smoke that automatic. He's put out of commission for the time being. That Molotov is even further going to hold him back. So that delay, it's okay for now.
Uh-oh.
Or not.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Yeah, and now, I mean, that puts Cirque a little bit scared as he rotates back into things. Tarek cannot go down here. Cirque finally arriving. He does have a flashbang to throw over. Another smoke for cover. And if they want to take out Automatic, here comes the pop flash, the push through.
Oh
Automatic's
my.
got another. That's Cirque to go down, and Tarek has no teammates left with him. He's hit by a nade, and he's got to bail out. He'll take his chances inside of the smoke. Tap of the bomb. Tarek, no response. Remember, there's no kits on the CT defensive team. Tarek waiting for his moment. There's the jump through, and he's got it. That's going to close out the round.
Mr. Content himself. 1v2 clutches that round for EG. Yeah, I mean, you got very close there. That was, if they would have just rushed the bomb site there, obviously they were very spaced out there. With the 3 quick entries on the banana bomb site, I thought it was going to be a quick save call for Gen G. But because the bomb wasn't there, there's a chance. But EG still wins it there. And that's a problem. You see here the first weapon round that Gen G has. They want to go for the banana take and say, hey, we have to pick up a fight and we have to kind of win this battle first. And they have 3 guys there and they don't. They get the 2 kills, but again, this timing isn't quite there for them. And again, we'll see the same damn push from EG. Aggressive setup and Cirque through the smoke on Som.
Well, that's not fair.
No, it's not reasonable. Automatic's having a nice rebuttal, a good response. Tarek steps up. Oh, there's the spot. Can't transition over fast enough. No one there to trade either. However, 3 players at the A bomb site. They're going to hustle to get over towards B. It's going to be Automatic as the first player, and that AWP is going to be kind of useless inside of that smoke with it down to the choke point.
5-7.
Ethan leading the way. Yeah, and now there's the peak. Good kill from Kusta. But the bomb site is cracked open. So a 2-on-3 opportunity for EG.
Did that smoke hit Stanislaw and miss?
Ooh. Just barely gets out of the way. It seems like it did go a little bit. No, it's in the choke point.
Okay.
It's there. He's made it. This is still going to be very difficult for Gen G to get back into this. And there's
No
one
kit
HE grenade. Again, no kit. Yeah, I was just about to point that out. One flashbang on Bentet. It better be perfect. Better cause Breeze to turn, but not enough. There's the first and an easy spray transfer. An Automatic never committed, so he has the option to save the AWP, and that's the best they can do.
Yeah, quick responses from EG coming out once again. Oh, and that's actually even a big pickup because Automatic, as you mentioned, Jason, he's been having those rebuttals. He's been being able to force those trades, and we even saw it on Train as well. So definitely don't want to have him, well, it doesn't matter. He's going to rebuy into it anyway. But still, there's value in that punishment. The message has been received.
Man, but they, much like Train, having a tough time preventing EG from going on some kind of a run. It's like the momentum just carried over from map 1. 5-0, very quick.
We'll see here though. We're back to our regular setup for EG. It's not a fast banana take this time around. And I think that actually helps Gen G a little bit. Gives them some time to breathe on that bomb site. And they've held the nades as well. So just overall, the fact that Gen G hasn't lost an entry here, and on top of that, the EG are just now taking map control. It's a good start for Gen G, from what we've seen at least so far. And now we see the rotate over to B here, and usually when we see this rotate from the CT player, Stabs coming over, we should see this mid-round aggression then, taking over Banana, and they are making their way there. Smoke's already down. Kusta, no flash is needed. I love this. We should be one more flashbang here now. Yep, the timing. Oh my god, they're ready for it.
I don't even know if they were...
Totem pole, man.
The flash.
I don't know if they're ready for that exactly, but the way everything faded at the same time worked out just perfectly so that each of them could get a kill. Daps, I think, wants to make a play, but there's no point.
Oh, man, I can't believe he kind of wussied out there, but he definitely backs away. Maybe the save call came in a little late as those flashes were going through, but EG, they were blind there.
I wonder if that would have worked out so well if Cirque had like caught that closer player if the smoke had faded sooner.
Like
Yeah.
if he flicked to the
he
car
never
guy.
saw it. He was just
Yeah.
holding the angle towards. See, that almost worked out in their favor.
Well, I think it was unfortunate too because the flash, it flashed one of them. It didn't flash both of them. So I'm not sure where it actually landed. I love the play from Gen G though, but I mean, you see that the setup, EG's kind of ready for it as well. You see the smoke, because again, we mentioned it. That smoke from Gen G, because EG has been playing it so fast, we haven't really seen it. So for EG, you're like, well, the smoke is about to fade, and teams like to play in these smokes, especially with the half wall. Let's be ready for it. And I talk about timing. That's a very common timing, I'd say.
It's a cool play, but sometimes it's just not your day.
Yeah, see, no, yeah, it doesn't get flashed. Ethan doesn't get flashed either. That's a team flash from, or there's a flash from Daps, I think, that flashes his teammate. It doesn't actually flash him. I think Kusa gets flashed, not Ethan.
Listen, whatever happened, it was not what Gen.G envisioned.
It wasn't ideal.
Yeah. 6-0 now, as EG just marches towards victory.
Jason? Why have you gone and done that?
Just saying, it's 21-4 run. I feel like marching was an appropriate way to describe it.
All right. Well, Jason once again testing his caster's curse here live on the desk.
Relax. They're not going to start losing now.
Oh my God! Here we are.
Look at the read. Look at the read from Gen.G.
All of a sudden, Gen.G are
They're
playing
stacking
better.
the same bomb site.
Don't worry. It's all gone according to plan. Mid control for Evil Geniuses.
Mid-round aggression from Gen.G here. Flashbang in. We have to fight for this. Oh my God, they just get away, EG. And they might just make a decision here of going back to B with this.
See, we're all good.
You know, I still really appreciate all the effort Gen.G are going through. Even that banana take, all the failed banana take attempts, this mid take attempt. We said it, Gen.G, they need to have an answer. They can't sit back and just let EG bully them and have their way with them and control the pace throughout the entirety. And that's Gen.G throwing an answer, or what they think is the answer. But of course, EG, they're getting the better of them. But at least the ideas, they're there, and we're seeing it here on the server.
You can tell, for example, the way that EG gets away from mid when they do the mid-round aggression, it just tells that, you know, Gen.G's not doing these mid-round aggressions very good. You know, there's not supposed to be a tell for EG. That flashbang is supposed to come from bottom pit. So you don't even hear the pin, you don't hear anything, and then the pop flash in and you fight. There shouldn't be a cause for EG to have the potential of being up mid and just jumping back mid and coming back. And that's because the guy that threw the flash was the guy that was the most aggressive in mid. So that flash takes a few seconds. You know, he's gonna hear the bounce. He's gonna okay, well, I'm just gonna leave. Peace out. So you're right, Christine. They are trying, and they're definitely doing stuff.
If you could have forced that with a fake decoy, pull that pin.
Maybe it would have been worth. Maybe he would have peeked with it. He ran with it. He didn't even know it was a flash. He just heard the pin and he started running. You know what I mean?
Booked it. He failed.
So timeout was called though, and we're back. My guess would be from Gen.G's side. We have another op on automatic. They have not had much success so far with openings. They played a lot of these rounds, 5v5s or even 4v5. Another
So fast.
semi setup for the banana here. But EG wants to take this a little bit slower. They're already up in mid.
Yeah, I mean, you're starting to just get so confident. And I mean, think of that pressure it applies to that. Jesus. Think of the pressure it applies to that third player who goes to the B bomb site early when they're already knocking on the door close mid. We're 30 seconds into the round and there's been 2 kills already from EG.
Man, saw him. He thought he had control. He felt a little bit of comfort in that smoke being there, but that pop flash from Ethan's teammate teeing him up for that one, and even Cirque, he's posted. He's ready. Automatic peeks on this. He's in for a surprise. Even those rifle shots is kind of baiting Autumn. Oh, the timing actually might be in Automatic's favor here, and it certainly is. He might even go for more and go for a deeper angle if he doesn't see anything. Then this is going to enable this B stack of both of his teammates, but he goes down. This should be an easy call to be able to go back to A.
I don't think it matters. I think they're just going to keep moving forward. There's Kusta with the first. Tarek trades him off, and we're just down to Daps.
They were about to do the
back.
rotate there because they saw the Kusta that killed the guy. So they know he's the A rotate, or the B rotate rather. And when he's still there, usually the Psalm's the anchor, so he's the guy you want to try and find.
Well, this is getting brutal. Psalm with 1 kill, Bentet with 1 kill, Daps at 3, Kusta at 4, Automatic with 9. I mean, more importantly is the other side. Breeze is 16-2.
Yeah, he's had a game so far. He's been in that boiler area, catching the rotates whenever
He's had a couple nice multi-kills there.
Yeah. Whenever Gen.G has gone for these mid-round pushes, Breeze has been there to kind of shoot him in the side.
Pop flash up middle. Cert. Huge assist there.
You know what? That's a player in Halls they now know about. Bentet's able to get an AK-47, but Cirque is ready for everything. This guy's a monster. Waiting it out mid. He's surrounded. One above, one coming in from behind, and just no chance of winning that. If you're Gen G here, I almost just say go for it. I almost just say 2 on 3. Roll the dice.
And that's why you're not playing, Jason.
Listen,
Bentet's gonna save
they're
this
down
valuable
0 to
AWP.
8.
Maybe they
They've
would have
got
gone
the full
for it.
losing bonus. They're going to have it up next round no matter what. Let's start getting some heroics underway.
Here's the thing, it's a reoccurring theme
Start
though.
partying naked a little bit.
Yeah.
You
Shit
can't expect
happens
to
when you party
retake
naked.
2 on
Okay.
3 without a kit. You know, it's rough out there.
Still. I mean, it's a now what a 25-4 run going back to the first map in the series.
Hey, let's think of the positives. All right, last time they played on this
Well,
map,
the only
EG
way
got
you
11
can think about
rounds.
the positives if they go for a retake and give you something positive to think about.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Can't argue with that. Not gonna argue with that.
You got a point there, Jason. Oh dear, round number 10. Let's see here. You know, let's get off to a good start here at least. I said it. Now we've noticed as well, EG are taking a lot of space for free, and it comes from the fact that EG or Gen G hasn't had a solution to this B bomb site. But that doesn't matter that you can't find solutions on the A bomb site. You know, we mentioned it. EG was taken mid very easily just for free here. We see how actually Kusa gets the kill there, and it's just the 2 members there just to put the 1 flash. Maybe timing there a little bit there. This is a good round from Gen G. We see some apps presence as well. I mentioned if B isn't working out, we can go A still. We can still make some plays over at A. And this time around, though, we see that app play.
Finally, some of the timings work out for Gen G. I kind of want Cirque to win this just because I think I'd lose my mind. I think I'd just start laughing uncontrollably. 1 versus 4. You'd have to get the ace. You'd have to get a clutch as well. He's got a minute to play with.
He has all the utility.
All the utility in the world. They don't know where he is. Ooh, and even a player just walking by real quick. He's got a long route to go to the 8 bomb site, but I mean, as soon as you get 1 kill, if you were to find this kill onto Bentet, then you just book it.
That was so close.
That was very close. 9-1. They're on the board.
Good round from Gen G as well, having 4 alive. And we see some aggression as well. We can't just get bunkered up on the bomb site, even if B doesn't work. And sure, Kusa did get the entry on B there as well. So that's definitely a start. They're on the board. 100%. We'll see the counter here from for EG though. And then for Gen G, it's all about now, like, keep the pace in your hand as well. Let's go up with another round here as well. Let's fish another entry. And let's have EG kind of reply to us. Automatic is semi-aggressive here in mid, peeking down that alt mid area. EG has been pretty good here though, of making sure they flash and stuff for their teammates. And it's a banana take here from EG with a flash. We'll see here. I feel like they kind of expect Kusa to be out here a little bit, but we'll see timing here. If it's going to be in Gen G's favor.
Oh man. This is gonna be spicy.
Oh, no!
No!
If he hits the first 2 there, maybe gets a second. He just gets the first.
I feel like
Daps
those
is here.
flashes came so late too from his mates. I wish that came just a second earlier.
It's 'cause, well, actually, Sam had one. I was going to say, I thought that maybe Daps rotated to kind of help there. But you're right. I mean, this is an aggressive play, but he's very much by himself. And now they're spread out again. So even though they got the entry 4v4, and EG is making their way up towards mid here. And we look at the minimap, they're very spread out. Automatic obviously still holding Archway here. And then Bentet down in pit. Once the smoke comes in here for Automatic, he's going to go down back to Moto here. Try and help up Bentet.
Oh, he's got to get there quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
dear
needed to
God.
flash for Bentet there. He's the only one with the flash, and you know they're coming up. Use the flash before you hit the bomb site to help out your teammate. Otherwise, it's a dry peeking everywhere.
That's a pretty valiant effort from Bentet. Double kill in the round. Bomb just gets planted. There's no nades left on Evil Geniuses. There's 1 smoke, 1 flashbang on the defense. And they're going to come in from 2 different angles. Daps coming up mid. Som over in the library.
At least we have a flashbang here on Daps to kind of help Som out here. Or Smoke, was it rather. That's even better for Som. Makes it easy for him to kind of start taking
That's
some
a
duels
shot.
here.
Good trades.
It's a good retake.
Yeah, I mean, not great positions, we'll say, from EG. They weren't able to get in any better spots whatsoever, so tough time. That first kill from Daps, very, very important. And they have a second round on the board.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, Bentet there, 2 kills, that's huge. Especially, didn't really get any help, like I mentioned there. Automatic tried to help him with the body, obviously, but we got to talk about the nades as well. We got to talk about utility. We don't want to go down with it. We want to use them.
I think that Molotov from Automatic was actually pretty impactful too. It actually did some splash damage, yeah. And then in turn kind of allowed Bentet to get those kills too, so. Then he got one tapped, of course.
He did get one tapped. Well, Som ate a real ton of nades. He's down to 2 HP, so this is all Kusta. And they at least have themselves a man advantage. And Evil Geniuses, I mean, they might just say screw it and just go for it. You mentioned Ethan as a weapon. Might be his time to shine.
They have a lot of Molotovs here as well. And as you mentioned, Som is low. Kusa still has... Actually, they don't have a smoke here for the mollies. So if EG would have actually just done a full execute here, it would have been good. But they walk in through the smoke instead. This might also just work out, but timing is not there. Som gets 2, and he was the one that was low. He had 2 HP or something. Nice hold from the B guys here. We haven't seen this from Gen G. This is just the 2 guys, Kusta and Som, doing work.
Yeah.
For this Gen G side.
I'm not even entirely sure how Som was able to get those 2 kills with that low of HP, but he's done it, and Automatic cleans things up. So third round from Gen G. Back on the board, a plant goes down. Evil Geniuses is still buying through this losing bonus building up. They're going to have a buy in the next round as well.
And this is looking all of a sudden like the possibilities of having a pretty solid first half. 9-6, I mean, that's certainly going to be satisfying enough for Gen G, especially with how the first 9 rounds went. Just dominant EG doing whatever they want. So once again, a really solid B hold coming out from Som and Kusta, especially with Som having such low HP. So EG, they've had that top banana control, all of banana control throughout this first half, but Automatic, he's now come over to the B site, and he's got that huge first pickup. But actually, Tarek, oh man, he was able to take out Kusta.
Gotta love the aggression from Automatic. It's a dicey game with all the utility behind him, and in front, fire is everywhere, and he's gonna peek even wider as the Molotov clears towards logs, and he's got a tag. I don't know how that wasn't a kill. Stanislaus down very low. Now they're gonna swing one. They don't want to let him get away, and he's gonna make them pay for it. And now low HP coming through the smoke. It's traded off. A 2-on-3.
That may have just been enough, but Breeze, he finds himself lurking out towards this lane area. Haystack. This might catch Daps off guard. He's certainly kind of taking a gander at it. But he's all alone at this A site. It's going to be so important for him to stay alive here, even get the first kill. His teammates are so far away. It's all on Daps.
Oh, wow, Cirque. You mentioned, Christine, the most important thing there, he didn't even have to peek. He just had to stay alive, wait for the teammates. EG would have not cleared it, but puts it at 2-on-2 now instead. There at least is 1 smoke and 1 flashbang on that CT side.
These positions are so much more powerful, though, for EG than they were last time. Oh, unfortunately, Cirque goes down. Breeze, he knows his position, 1-on-1, and the AK wins out. A classic duel. Bentet even tags him in the head as well.
So close, so close, but Breeze locking in his 20th kill in the 14th round. AK greater than A4, no doubt about it.
At least Gen G managed to string 2 rounds together there, so they do have a good buy here for round number 14. If I recall correctly, I think it was an 11-4 half last time they played each other on this map, EG on that D side, so looking pretty close. Same thing on Drain actually on the first half. Pretty identical, so we can see here if Gen G gets the last 2 to make it 10-5. Make it a little bit competitive at least. And it's supposed to be a mid-round aggression. We see this again from Gen G. Smoke is actually down there to waste the molly. And this should be a read from EG, or at least should hear that. They are taking back the space on Banana. And we should see a timed push here now then. They're not going to regain Banana control. This will be an execute onto A. And for Gen G, you're staying here way too long. This is now you kind of want to just push through this. Yep, this is great from Kusta actually. This is the perfect call from Kusta. This is the best decision he could have made.
It's a great decision. It's a bold play, and it's a shame he only gets the 1 kill for it.
Yep.
You would have liked to have seen him get 2. He almost got robbed a little bit there, but a good reaction from Stanislaw to shut it down, and a good one from Automatic as well. Now, 3 players, Tarek, Cirque, and Stanislaw going to push up Banana. They have a gap, an opening here in this defense where Psalm is the only defender. Daps hasn't rotated over as well, and if they take this bomb site, there's not a whole lot of retake nades. That's a huge kill.
What a great read from EG, man. They didn't even have a smoke, but they knew they had to jump onto Psalm. But Automatic, his op, man, it's been heating up all half long. That's a great pickup to enable this this actual retake. Tarek, he knows he's got to take construction control. And Daps, he's aware. He's waiting for it. Stanislaw finds himself alone in a 1 versus 3. Tries to press the issue, but Automatic punishes him.
Yeah, once their player on Banana goes down, those 2 guys inside the bomb site have to do something. They could never find a way to work together, but it's so difficult to feel like you just have to sit there and hold that bomb site while the retake comes in from 2 different angles. 10-4, a little bit of fight left in Gen G here on Inferno.
You know, we spoke to Psalm a few days ago. We talked, one of the things he mentioned was his positioning, and even there on the retake, the same thing goes, right? We have the man advantage. We know for a fact that we have rotates come in, and we know that EG's role is going over to B. The biggest thing for Psalm there is to stay alive, and he wide swings, and I think the call is made there of like, hey, we just need to survive. He can't get away on time because the position he took right before that was way too aggressive. So it's a lovely retake from Gen G, but it comes after Psalm being a little bit misplaced in his positioning, and again, they go aggressive. This time around,
He just
though,
looked away.
Yeah, Ethan just was like, yeah, he's already dead. I don't have to worry about this anymore.
Daps, the timing here, oh, not on his side. And EG, they're everywhere right now. Ben10, good position. Not a good position. Gets taken out. Cirque, he's on one. He's dropped the AWP. He's just on that AK.
Well,
And Kusta, 1 versus 4.
what can you say about that one? This is a quick half of Counter-Strike.
Potentially the fastest best of 5 maybe ever? I don't know.
Yeah. Although
may have
I'm
to
sure,
jinx it too.
I'm hoping someone in there is keeping stats of, you know, how many BF5s consist of a 1-map lead and, you know, all that kind of stuff. We get into a whole lot of technicalities when we start making claims like that. 11-4 in the favor of EG, and that's on the T side. They switch over to the defense. We'll see if Gen G can do something to slow down this pace when we come back from the break. Well, this is kind of getting sad, Robin. With the way EG's doing this, we don't have a whole lot of time left.
But let's look at the positives. Sam bought a decoy, and Kusta gets an entry.
Oh, what the...
Oh my god, the nade. The nade, it hurts. It's still a B-rush though, they still stick with it. They still have the entry, even though the nade did a lot of damage.
Oh, Tarek in the smoke is not making his play just yet, and unfortunately all of his teammates are dead, and he's probably frustrated. He was probably saying something like, oh god, don't do it. Okay.
Oh my god, the nade though did so much damage. But the entry from Gen.G, and then they keep on the train onto the B-bomb site.
They keep on trucking.
Yeah, and that's a good start. The best of starts for Gen.G.
That's such a shame that all of his teammates died. That actually could have been a very cool play to make if like one player was still alive in construction or
I mean,
ruins.
even, you know, kind of like, it's a shame like you're saying as well. Tarek could have also fought there.
Yeah.
When everyone else was fighting.
Well, that's why I'm thinking that like someone he said, oh, I'm gonna hide, like nobody died, and then everybody died, and we've all been there.
Or, you know, maybe it's one of those cases he didn't say anything.
Could be that as well.
Surely not.
Very easily could have been that as well. That's a very good point, Robin.
They're through the molly here on Banana. There was a 3B towards EG. They bought no scouts, so just pistols. But a kit on Breeze. Molly on Tarek. One smoke on Ethan. So this is all about the 1Ds, all about the trading game if EG were to win this round. But for Gen.G, there's more winning conditions for them. They have a lot of SMGs, they have a lot of utility, opting for utility over rifles. And they're making their way towards B, and I love this. We also know then that there's no smokes on the EG side, so you can do a proper execute here. No mollies left on Gen.G side, but there's proper smokes, there's a lot of flashbangs, there's a lot of SMGs that can literally just run and gun. And Daps again, we see this again from him. The only thing I'd say is when you have your in-game leader on the other side of the map, who is in charge of the timing on the opposite side of where you're hitting? And it looks like it's Kusta. And they get the 2. Stan is the only one still there now.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Oh, Stanislaw tried to make that ump work. Some magic. And they actually do take down Daps at the other side of the map. They're going to be able to retrieve that gun and save it. Save a kit and a HU grenade. So not looking too shabby for them.
No, it's a pretty good thing to get out of there with.
Yeah, and some good entries towards this B bomb site for Gen.G as well.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Ethan, man, he took his time with that 5-7. I'm sure he thought he deserved that headshot.
Probably would have if he
On
just
another
spammed it
day.
as fast as humanly possible.
Maybe. Maybe.
Gun is made for spamming. Well, a 6th round on the board for Gen.G. Good news, they've hit double digits now across both maps.
Across both maps. That can be good news, I guess.
Listen, it's better than not having double digits on 2 maps. we at least have that upgrade. 5 rounds back.
And another weak buy coming in for Gen.G. The utility looking a little differently this time around. Just 2 flashbangs from Stanislaw, but a lot of HU grenades. It looks like they're actually not going to go B. They're going towards this middle. It's a fast B take.
That's a very fast B take.
They're not stopping.
No, their Daps ain't stopping for anything. He's already in the site. Ethan's boosted up. He let the first one go. Oh, there's the dink. Oh, he can't complete the kill. This is stickers everywhere. Stickers all over your face. And Sam's gonna find him. And this should be a 7th round now for Gen.G as it's a 5-on-2.
I believe in Breeze landing this grenade somewhere. Somewhere juicy. Never mind.
Well, he might do it next round. Your prediction still could hold true.
And for next round for Gen.G, we have 2 max 10 still here, unless someone goes down. So 5 alive, and we should be seeing another fast round here for next round. Might see an app pop, usually with 2 to set the pace early as well. You do tend to go for that B play. Kind of fight for banana early. But we'll see what the idea is here. But a solid first 3 rounds here for Gen.G. Solid 2, rather. And is this a comeback? What do you think, Jason? Can they do it?
Absolutely not, but it is a nice scoreline of 7-11. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. All right.
What do you think, Robin? Can they do it?
I think, you know, this round is, I mean, obviously first weapon round, but super important weapon round here. Obviously, Gen.G wins this one. Again, another save from EG, and we are calling it back here. And again, we mentioned it, the whole thing of having good start on the T side, having the economy on your side too. This is a T-sided map, so just because that score was a little bit one-sided doesn't mean that this is not a comeback potential from Gen.G, especially not with an opening kill like that from Psalm. He's low, but doesn't matter.
Stanislaus used all of his nades as well.
Yep.
They had to call Tarek over with full health. So a minute and 20 seconds, one player's dead, two players are completely without grenades on the EG side.
And they're making a move here because I think they are also aware of that, of saying, hey, I don't think we're going to be able to hold this bomb side. We have no nades. We kind of have to re-aggress here. So we'll see timing. Gen.G are there, though, so we'll see if they're aware of this.
It's the old bait Stanislaus strategy. Oh, one's turned for a counter flash. Tarek can't get away. Nice kills. And even Breeze is going to walk into his death. And Gen.G going to close that gap.
And it's such a good start. I mentioned it, right? Yeah, sure. Good start of the half for winning the pistol and winning the anti-ecos. But this is also a good start because you take the banana control early and you fight for it early and you EG lose that battle essentially. So now for Gen.G, you know, we talk about being in the driver's seat and whatnot. You are definitely in the driving seat now this half. And especially if we look at the economy as well on both sides. Because it's been such a dominant fashion so far for Gen.G, they have a lot of money to play with. And then EG having to reply. This is a good save from Cirque if we can actually afford it. I was going to say for Gen.G here, you want to go for the hunt. You need to go for the hunt. You have to make sure that EG's money is always at an all-time low if you're going to want to make this comeback. Because once the CTs get their economy up and running, then all of a sudden we kind of swap here a little bit. And it does turn into like a 50-50. Like, the odds are better at least for the CTs to win rounds on this half.
Yeah, you're in for a world of hurt once the money gets situated. First things first, EG have to get there and force that to happen. Maybe one more round they sit out, low buy, although actually Breeze has 6,500, so they might actually go for something spicy.
No, they're playing it safe. They're just saving, and I love this call from EG. Yeah, you have the op, and most teams here would just buy from it, right? Oh, we just have the op, let's just buy. But because there's another good buy coming in after this, this is still very much of a winnable round from EG, and they're smart enough as well. They buy kits. Yeah. We didn't see that on low buys from Gen.G. They opted for other stuff instead. And Cirque here, this is also very lovely play from him. He has to go aggressive. Try and fish for an opening to set your team up in a favorable position here, considering the weapon disadvantage. And Gen.G again here, smart enough. This is a good call again to take banana control, even though they are on that low buy. It's just showcasing as well the the dominancy of like, hey, we can take banana. You have to fight for it if you want it back.
Well, Cirque's just trying to be mobile. They're going to come right through this. They're already attacking, and oh, that's a P250 on Ethan. Now he's got an AK-47. If he can just add one more on top of it, he burns.
Good effort from Ethan. He knew his teammate flashed for him. He knew the Gen.G members were blind, but that Molotov, what a perfect execute for Gen.G.
And the weapons go down, which is great. Sure, there's a buy for next, but we keep on talking about CT economy. Saving two weapons in a buy in a round like this is so important for them still. And EG has been one of the teams that's been doing such a good job on the saves. So another really good round by Gen.G. I think that when we talk about this side, and especially from last swap round, and we talk about is the comeback potential real, absolutely when Gen.G is playing like this on their T side now. They're doing a good job with the spacing. They're taking map control. Now, granted, we've only seen a one weapon round so far from EG's side, so it's really important now for next round. What is the answer here? If we're Gen.G, we know for a fact that EG hasn't been able to reply to these banana aggressions we've been doing so far. We could keep on doing them. We can see what EG replies to it. Or we say, hey, let's just skip banana for now. We'll see EG's response. Have them waste a bunch of nades if they want to take it. And we just take it slow.
What happened on the other side of this fight? All of his teammates just go down. Okay, Psalm pushes right through that smoke and spawn is what happens. I was wondering about that. 2-round lead for EG. We'll see if they can recover here. Double op setup now as well. Tarek has one towards the B-bomb site. Cirque has the other.
Look, it is the B. So this is what I'm saying for Gen G, right? Like, the call for that I would have made is not take banana. Let's just wait and have them waste a bunch of nades and see what happens. Because you know for a fact you've been winning these duels. This is the second weapon round from EG, and you have been in this driving seat. So just doing a slow default. You see the nades here. This is, again, this shouldn't have to necessarily be a full A execute. I think this is what Gen G is going for. In terms of timing, actually, it does seem to be working out. We catch a timing off guard here. It's Stan that's just coming back from B, and they hit the bombs and they have it.
What happened to Cirque?
I think that
Timing.
was either timing.
Timing.
Yeah.
It's all timing. Gen G does a really good job with the timing there. We see EG kind of get caught in rotation. Circuit wants to go aggressive because Stan is about to come back from CT spawn to help him out. But Gen G's already up there and he gets caught off guard. And then obviously with Stan, the idea was that they wanted to go mid and kind of take that aggressively. So he was never in a position to help the A guys out. Really good timing for Gen G. Again, here we mentioned EG very good on these saves. So you mentioned as soon as they hit the bomb site, 2 guys only get killed, and then it's a save round here. For Gen G, with the money that you have to start chasing. You have to start resetting the money from the CT side. Because you're in a position now with the economy, with the money loss bonus from the EG side, they will buy every round now. So now you're in a position, you have the money in your favor, but EG also has the money in their favor in the sense of like we always buy. You have to get the kills here now. Even if it's a dominant bomb site take, you have to then go for the hunt. And that's what I mean with the timing. Stan gets the one, but he's in no position here to help out Breeze or Cirque, obviously, when he goes down. So good round.
Cirque one was just weird. It was like an oddly timed, like he thought he
Quick
shot.
switch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just quick switch too early. That felt strange. And what an awful round for it to happen in. Gen G going to close the gap to just 1. Now 10-11. All of a sudden, this sure thing of Inferno is feeling anything but. Still an op on Tarek, excuse me, and actually an op on Cirque as well. Although he, for the moment, has no nades. That'll be fixed sometime soon. We'll see if EG can get back into this victory. Both sites now really exposed, though. Gen G's been able to handle and take over the B-bomb site with relative ease. Now they just show off that they can take A very fast as well. Tough for EG to find a solution to this problem.
Yeah, it's all about now if you're EG, you kind of want to just play your own game in the sense like, hey, let's just do something ourselves. Let's not mind what they're doing, and let's just have a game plan, right? If the game plan is, hey, let's take banana control, we see here it's a game plan in the sense of like that we have a double op setup here. Tarek has this banana control now. The smoke and the molly, I think they're using obviously to clear. They don't know if there's a T on the left side there. But I'm not quite sure of this. Obviously, with the rotate, it's actually a really good gamble maybe from EG. They make the call, just leave a B player. They leave no B player. And again, Gen G with such a good read here.
What the hell's happening?
Why did they over-rotate so hard?
I don't know. Why'd everyone leave? This is crazy. Tarek can't hit a shot to save his life, which is, you know, counterintuitive to what we saw on Train.
I think they might just call us for a save here.
I think they have to call a save, even if they don't want to.
Maybe not anymore. Bomb's not down still as well. And note, no nades left on the T side. They can't even re-smoke CT spawn. So when he goes down there, when Kusta goes down, that's an opening for EG, and they will definitely go for it now. And now it's difficult for the Gen G side. You have to be aggressive because you have to go for peaks.
How has this happened and worked so perfectly? I mean, if you're Daps, just run away.
Everyone's low.
Just
imagine a spray down through the smoke. There's one.
That's
There's 2. Oh.
The bomb was even planted for him is the real issue, though. That was never going to be a winnable round.
So here's the thing for me. I'm actually okay with Daps not running away. We see a 16k on the board. He's going to rebuy. And on top of that, we talk about the money advantage. This around the EG wins and they stay 4 alive. It's a bad spot if you're in Gen G when we talk about the economy. It's a good round for EG. Sure, you can still kind of go back. But EG, because of the dominancy from Gen G so far, they only lose the 1 tick in the money loss. Hence why you see as well money is looking really good on EG now. The swing.
Well, let's see. I mean, they need to keep it up. And that round was anything but, you know, confidence inspiring. This feels a little bit better. Ethan's coming alive. Double kill here to start things out down banana. A deep nade is going to do awesome chip damage on a Bentet. Not as awesome as I would have thought, but he's down to 69 HP.
Finally, some room to breathe for EG. Dominating that banana side. And Gen G on the back foot for the first time this second half, early on in the round. Daps is lurking towards this halls. Gonna test his luck with Cirque's timings because Automatic's already made his way up middle here as well.
And we mentioned it, CT gets economy, and then all of a sudden it gets very much more difficult. They take banana control early, gets the 2 entries like Christine mentioned, and Gen G kind of forced to just walk up mid here. They have nades at least, but no molly to kind of block off the pit. So this is an important kill here from Bentet. If you can get 1 at least to kind of create this domino effect, and we have some nades to kind of back him up on that.
Oh no.
Oh, the timing.
Yeah, well, he's going to be upset when he gets killed from Graveyard. Stanislaw as well. One
Perfect
giant
crossfire
game
setup.
of peekaboo. 13-10.
At least the positives here for Gen G. They've won so many rounds. They have so much money. Great crossfire setup from EG there. And comes after a banana take early and gets 2 kills. Forces Gen G over towards his A take. And we'll see here, I think for Gen G, either we see a pause eventually, or we see that they at least have a game plan. I'm hoping here we reply the banana counter to a banana aggression, that we fight for it now. We've noticed that EGR has been fighting for it. And we do see them taking some banana control here, at least Kusa's in here. It's a good play from Gen G, just retake banana control. You kind of noticed here, the last 2 rounds, EG have wanted to go aggressive there.
Oh, Daps winning out that duel versus Cirque is so huge. Breeze, he's under some pressure here.
Well, look
He's
how
all alone at A.
Yeah, look how fast Gen G's going to try and take advantage of that. All 4 players are here all of a sudden.
Trying to catch a rotates off instead. They're not going for the A execute properly. They're just going arch instead. And we do spot Ethan in library. Okay. Well, that's nasty as F. What can you do about that?
That's so stupid.
Yeah. Very upset about
Just
that.
be better.
It's like we're back to play
I guess.
1.6.
Oh no. Automatic in lane. He's got to wait for Bentet to rotate over. They have 1 flashbang. There it is right now. It didn't do anything. And so many crossfires
Whoa.
that just failed. Why is everything that happened at this round? Why did it occur?
Oh,
I don't understand how that defense just fell apart like that.
especially after a shot that Ethan got. I mean, it was good timing on the part of Gen G, but also the trades. Something
What's
somewhere
happening?
failed.
We have to rebuy
Like
this
This
off.
whole round is so
This
broken.
is, yeah, this
Just
is.
I have no idea what's going on.
can we match medic this? Let's take it. Let's just roll it back.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, the crossfires fail. It comes after Gen G hits all the shots. It's 3 quick kills, all 3 snaps, headshots. So the crossfire essentially is there, but look at here. Look, they all go down, boom, boom, boom. The spacing is there, and boom, they all cover the angles. Automatic with 2 there too. Nice read.
That's wild. All right, they're still in it though. EG 13-11, 2-round lead, looking for 3 to close out this series. But Gen G, first map didn't show any signs of life. Here, they're fighting back quite admirably. The double op setup for EG has not worked, so I'm happy to see them going away from it. Tarek's going to go back to the M4. Breeze has 25 kills. Ethan is on 21. On the other side, it's Automatic with 20, and Kusta with 15 as their second fragger.
And another tactical pause coming out here. Possibly EG discussing why they fell asleep at the wheel there for a moment. But I'm sure they still feel like things are under control, especially with the buys coming into this round. EG have everything they could want. And it's looking like just a standard 2-3 setup.
Yeah, and even for Som here, this is pretty common. You waste a molly early, just so they don't see the aggression, and then when you kind of notice here, okay, there's no nades being thrown from CT side, so we kind of get banana for free. And now they have banana controls. Now we kind of see them. We see setup here as well from EG side. They have the port set up with 3. But now because of the quick map control from Gen G, now we're all talking about, well, what is the counter here from EG? Are they just going to be holding off? I would love to see some mid-round aggression here. They mollied off and mid, and now we see the push. Genji hears 2 mollies being put out in A, and they make the decision of just going into B. There is trades being done though, but it's still a 3-on-3 situation with Nate still on the T side, and the retake is definitely happening. But look at Stanislaw, he's so late on this. Still running back from CT spawn now.
They have, it's okay in a certain sense. They've got a lot of utility, and they've got 3 kits as well. So I mean, even though they're getting here a little bit late, they have all the tools they need to make this happen right at the gate. Baltov in towards the back. Daps is going to be forced to second oranges. No one coming through quite yet for EG, and that bomb timer is very, very low. Close up is automatic, and that works perfectly. They're in front of the flashbangs, and Cirque is now trapped, and he can't hit anything.
It was so odd because you know, when we look at the minimap, we pay attention to what's going on the other side of the map. We know for a fact there's no one on A for Genji's side. But EG makes a decision to molly apps, they molly mid at the same time. So this is a read right off the bat for Genji. Oh, they just wasted 2 mollies at A. Let's just go on timing here and just go into B. Sure, we did see the EG counter. What was going to happen right after is that we're going to take mid control and kind of go for it. But again, we go back to the timing. It's definitely on Genji's side here. It wasn't on the CT side, but on this T side, they've definitely got it in order. And it's an aggressive banana take here from EG, and they're ready for it this time around. Song waking up here now on this T side. He wasn't showing up quite there on that CT side. B, though, he's the B anchor, and he's such a tough spot. But on this T side now, he's definitely there. 2 quick entries on him. And we go back to just thinking about money, talking about the current situation. That's a nice flick from Cirque. But there's not a lot of nades here now from the EG side, and they're still in a man disadvantage, and they're broke. So let's keep that in mind for a potential retake if they make that decision. We see here, though, Genji's making their way up mid, and Bentet's going to be that small little lurk.
Cirque has already made his way back to A here. If Breeze is able to get this kill, which he does, this is a decent A hold.
I'm pretty sure Bentet heard the footsteps of Tarek running off. He's been lurking through that smoke. He's going to see everything clear for the moment. They do have a smoke for the cross as well. It's on Bentet. There it is. But at least Tarek is going to get back soon enough. There's a flashbang. It's coming out right now. Here we go. Tarek. Oh, he decides not to use it.
Huh.
I think that was their opening. I think now you're in a pickle if you're EG. Now we're talking Genji's mistakes, because they still have nades as well. They can use their flashbangs to kind of clear some areas here to help each other out.
And they've got a solid triangle set up. That's a fast shot, though. Automatic. Lulled to sleep. And there's a good shot. They know where Kusta is as well. And it's picture perfect on the retake. And my God, did EG need that?
In hindsight as well, Tarek not going through that smoke works out perfectly because he just becomes the bait for Cert, baiting out automatic and really enabling that retake. So a solid 3v3 retake coming up for EG in a round that looked like almost, again, Genji, almost too easy for them. So a good recovery for EG.
And such an important round as well. As I mentioned, they were broke if they had lost that round, but instead they win that and they claw it back, and there's another buy. It's still very dangerous here though if you're EG. We look at the money compared to 2. They lose this one. They're not going to have a lot for next. And we might then be seeing a 14-14, but it's all on this round, and it's a defensive one at that. A boost from the EG side over that banana side, and then a slow banana take from the Genji side. We've seen this pretty commonly now.
This op on Tarek hasn't been as effective as they'd like it to be. He's got it back. He's got a glass cannon as well. Starting to run low on nades. And that smoke isn't going to hold anyone back. They come right through it. So wasted smoke a little bit late in the day. And now over towards small pit. Is Cirque missed shot, needs a pop flash from his teammates. He's got Ethan holding the line, doing massive damage, not able to find a kill. That's going to pull Tarek away. With the AWP, he cannot cover both choke points. That's a good quick shot. Now would love to find one crossing into the site, but his teammates are all going to push down mid, and Automatic's holding banana. This is going to be so costly an approach for EG and Automatic. That's a beautiful triple kill.
And that's a round that probably EG should have just called a save after the first guy goes down in banana. It's a very tough call to make though, obviously, especially when Tarek is still alive here. And the reason why I say that is because EG, again, we mentioned it, you're going to see as well for next round. Their money loss bonus is not going to be great. It's going to be a Genji round here, makes it 14-13. Still in favor of EG. But I think now with this kind of buy, we would be looking at a potential 14-14. because this is not a buy. This is not a round that EG should be buying from. 2.4k across the board. What a round from Automatic here.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
Triple nades.
Pretty nasty. Yeah, nades are out. Quad nade. Maybe go for 5. Cirques the Opera. You can excuse me if he doesn't, but what a team player.
Team player, four nades down Banana.
That's right. He knows that Stan's the man. Stan's going to drop him that AWP. Or maybe we won't even see an AWP for next.
4 nades over towards logs and 0 damage dealt. So, we like to see it, though. The idea's there. It's going to be tied up at 14-14. And here's the tough part for me. Stanislaus got to be living in a little bit of a personal nightmare at the moment. When we interviewed him and he mentioned this is T-sided, obviously because of utility, which we all know is such a huge feature of Inferno. I feel like EG has not been able to set their utility very frequently in this half, and certainly it's not going to feel comfortable down these last 3 rounds or so.
Yeah, they've also, in terms of, we talk about timing, right? And it's not like they haven't been active. It's just Gen G has done such a good job in making the reads when we do see nades from each side. This is, I mean, we have 4 guys basically rushing B here. It's like the EG side is to T now.
They've got
a weapon,
That's
and they're going
huge.
to bounce. Yep.
Yeah, get out of there with that gun.
Yeah, but as I mentioned, and we kind of see, and that's why we talk about this map in general, if we spot a bunch, if we're the T side, and we just listen, we have map control initially, and then we hear some nades on one side of the map, like, you know, the tell is just quite simply there, of like, well, nades are there, we know this is a nade map, so if they waste utility somewhere, odds are they're going for something at that side of the map. So then if timing is there, then you kind of have the read, and if you have the map control, it's a very easy read in some sense for Gen G. But here's the thing, what if?
What if?
You just fake some things, you know, on the CT side. You kind of make the T's second guess themselves a little bit, kind of over-rotate. We've seen EG being very quick on the rotates. They've gone to the double op setup on B and then just basically just taken a shot and backed up and put 5 on A, and Gen G's been very good on that in the reads.
Gen G has got the luxury of not having to worry about money for the rest of this half. There's only 2 rounds, but I mean, they both rounds are going to have whatever they want. So in a pretty good place in terms of economy. EG, on the other hand, losing this would put them in a very difficult place if they don't manage to save any weapons. 2 players at top Banana, blinded immediately. Flashbang out from Ethan, a little bit late. Automatic was up on the logs and misses a shot.
That nade, though, does a lot of damage, and a follow-on up as well. Ethan, he's getting ready. A pop flash, perfectly placed. Clean, easy first kill. And Ethan's even got a smoke here.
There. Oh, my lord, you psychopath.
He's playing with fire, literally. And Daps, he's actually been lurking towards this halls this entire half. And he's found some good success with timing, but...
Second kill for Cirque. He grabs
That's
an angle.
huge.
And that's automatic as well. 26 kills from the Gen G Auber. And a 5-on-3. Now, I mean, EG's in a perfect position not only to win the round and get up to 15 and have one chance to close out the series, but at the moment with 5 people alive, preserving the economy is within their grasp. Back to the A site. A 3-man hit. It's what it's going to take. Breeze goes down. Stanislav inside of the pit. He finds Daps. Took a little bit longer than he would have liked. Flashbang is out. Circus here in support. And inside the site is Bentet. He's just going to try and stick this plant. Force him out into the open. Molotov comes down. He's going to have to run into the Oh, that hasn't spread. He's found a little bit of a pocket of safety, but surely they know. And 15 rounds for EG.
And as you mentioned, Jason, it's a very important round for EG to win with 4 alive, because now we see the rebuy. They didn't have armor, full armor, as well with the rebuy here with all the utility. And as I mentioned, this is a really, even if you have a full buy on the T's here, just the fact that CTs have a full buy, they have everything they want. It's a really difficult round here from the T's. Now we're talking if we have a nice round or a nice read, we're going to pull that out now. Or if we say, hey, we need to fight for Banana some more and use some nades. We have the read there. But last round we kind of whiffed it a little bit. And this timing play here for Ethan now, this is actually might not bode well. I say that though, the flashbang comes right in time.
Oh my god.
They're going to destroy everything. It's all on this. They take the trophy with that push. And whatever plan Gen G came into this round with, it's gone. This was not it. Daps, he's been so good for Gen G throughout this event. He's gone. And Evil Geniuses, they are your CS Summit 6 online Retro Summit RMR Road to Rio online North American champions, presented by Monster XPG. It's beautiful
And
stuff.
Betway.
And Betway. How could I forget Betway? 3-0 for Evil